Hey guys, here is a very important video that especially for those who have an e-commerce store that wants to show you want to display notifications for a recent purchase that says someone from somewhere just bought this and all of that. So we'll be using Shopify as as an example for this video. So how do you create such? You create that with something called Webhook. Okay, I know it sounds technical, but you will get it right now. So it's let's create notification. I'm going to be using Mini Sneak for now. So we go to the conversions. You have, conversions and you have conversion counter. So conversions and conversion counter are two different things, but they're kind of similar. So the counter counts how many people takes a particular action. All right. Recent conversions, how many people did that? Maybe 10 people just viewed this, 100 people just did this, and 15 people are currently viewing this, and all of that. That's the conversion counter. The conversion is the one that tells you when a purchase is made or an action is taken. For example, maybe someone signed up for a newsletter, someone just bought a product or something like that. So the conversions actually shows, it pops up and it tells you what's going on. So in this video we want to show you to set them up are pretty much the same thing. They're pretty much the same way. So we'll be using the conversions. For now I'm using Shopify as our example. So I'm going to select conversions and I will go to create. Now the difference is there are data that you'll be having. It's still empty for now. Let's go to the settings and we'll call it sales conversion, sales pop-up. Let's call it sales or sales notification. I'm going to call it sales notification. So now the conversion title will be you can insert dynamic variables. For example, if you have a field like name of the person, if you want to mention maybe full name or first name or something like that, you can use that depending on what is available. All right, so I'm just going to say someone from, now the dynamic variable basically means that parts of this can be changed. For example, if we have a full name of the person, but I wouldn't say you should use full name because sometimes the name can be extremely long. All right. You can say this full name. Okay. All right. Just bought, just purchased, product name. Let's say purchased on Mini Snake. I'm just going to say this. Mini Snake. Now, the beauty is even this, the name of what is bought can actually be dynamic as well, depending on what is available in terms of the dynamic of the data that is available in your dynamic variables. I mean, in your webhooks, basically. So name just purchased this on Minisnake. You can do that, or so the description here can be changed as well. All right, you can change the description here as well. Obviously, I would say signed up for newsletter. It's going to be a continuation of what the title um, is. All right, so this can also take dynamic variables of your conversion data, just as you use the conversion title. Okay, these are variable data that are available. These you can leave it empty if you don't want any image. Okay, you can also insert dynamic variable here as well, but if you want, but I will not, I won't go this far. This could be for like maps or something like that, but you know, you can just use maybe a cart. Let's use a shopping cart here. I'm just gonna say cart. Let's just use a shopping cart for example. I'm just going to use a shopping cart. Let's look for something nice and simple. Let's go with this guy here. I'm just going to copy image address, remember, and I'm going to paste it in here, and it's going to change. So let's go back. Let's quickly fix this part just so it makes sense to you more. So now, depending on the dynamic variables in your conversion data, that is what will determine what you get. Okay, so let's say full name, or let me just say maybe full name or first name or whatever name, whatever is available in the webhook is what will be used. I'll show you how to pick that, all right, in a moment. Just hold on. Now so we go here and say this just I'm just gonna say full name from, let's assume the country is available, right? From country. Okay, let's assume the country is available. Okay, just uh just purchased on mini sneak. Okay, something like this. Okay, so it's going to say John Doe from England just purchased from mini sneak. Basically, that's what it means. So notification URL, you can leave it empty. This, I mean, display order, leave it at descending. How many conversions to show? Every single conversion. So I'm going to say one, depending on how many conversions you want to show. How many do you want to show? For up to 5, depending. In between delay, how many seconds? 3. And then I'm going to click on update. Now it's not ready yet. Okay, it's not ready yet. There's still things to be done. All right, so I'll go to, remember, so I'll go to data. Now here is very important. I'm going to copy this link here, copy this link, and now you go to your Shopify and you click on settings, notifications, and scroll down to the end of the page and you see webhooks. Then click on create webhook, and this is where you select the events that you want. And for this, because we want to track sales, we'll do order payment. We'll do order payment, and then copy that, you paste that URL here. And in terms of the API version, always look for the one that says latest. Okay, latest, and save. Now it's created. What we want to do next is make sure that your um, notification is turned on, that is, toggle it on. And now that we've done this, what we want to do is we want to send a test notification. So what Shopify will do is send a test to our to this to see whether everything connects properly. So how do you verify that? You go to data and you see click to get conversion data. You can see it's here, right here. This is the sample data. If you click on it, you can see from Shopify. All right, so this is just an example. Now here are beautiful, these are some of the dynamic these are some of the dynamic conversion data that you can use right here. All right, so let's see, let's look at it. This is contact email. Rather than saying email, it's contact underscore email. That's a dynamic that can be used. Let's see other dynamic information that are available. You also have email. You can also do email. You can see the price, current total price. If you want to display the price in there, you can do it there. These are order number. This is name. So location is there. Let's see other information that you can use in right here. We have the email, we have the, so just look at it and pick whatever you want to pick and use that dynamic element to to create what you want. You can see customer email. You see customer dot, you see first name, you can see first underscore name here. We can use the first name right there, first name, you see, and country is also represented as said before. Yeah, you have the country code if you want to show the country code. If you want to show just the address country, you can see it here. This is the address country. This is it here, right here. So I'm going to copy this one and keep. Okay. So these are the dynamic ones you can use basically. So let's go back to settings now. And you see, like we have the first name. So what you do is we go back here. We'll go back to the webhook and we want to look for the name. Okay. So I'm just going to say name. So I think it's first name. I think it's first name. I'm just going to say first. Okay. So it's first underscore name. Okay. You're going to, let me put that on a notepad and keep somewhere. First name. And I want to talk about maybe the city or the country. I think I'll go with country. Okay, country. Let's see, first name on country. All right. So let's go back to the settings. And now, yeah, country, and this is first underscore name, basically. So I'm just going to put the first name there so that it recognizes the right hook right there. There you go. There. So first name from country, recent. I'm just going to say recently purchased on mini snake. You can tweak this to whatever you want. If you want to add another dynamic here, maybe the product name, just recently purchased maybe a product, for example. We can look for that in the webhook and look for the product. The next thing you have to do is check the rest of the information. We have to do the triggers as usual. Where do you want it to show? The delay, how many seconds? Maybe if we want it to show, maybe let's say 3 seconds. Where do you want it to show? Updates, display. Let's display this at the bottom right. For example, it's going to display for 5 seconds. Update and customize the same way, just whatever, however you want this to be. Updates and the data, it's already there and we're good. Okay, the data is already there and we're good. So yeah, we now need to test this and see it in live, basically.